see my thick thighs. Lost when you look into my brown eyes. See my little ways can make you switch sides. You never know the devil in a disguise.
Hey. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sylvia. I go by VIVI NOIR. Hey boy, hey. So today we are going to do a Q&A. I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me some questions because I have a whole lot of new subscribers. So I went to Houston a while ago, and Aaliyah's face, I met her on the plane and she put me on her YouTube, and I have a lot of new subscribers from Aaliyah's Face's channel. So for everybody new here, hey, how you doing? Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend, and tell another friend, to tell that friend that we can all be friends. Okay. So let's get started with this video. Let me go ahead and look on YouTube. On Instagram. Okay, I got it. So the first question is, how old am I and what made me get into YouTube? Basically, I have a whole lot of older videos that I have posted, but when they started removing videos for copyright and stuff like that, that's when all my old videos had to go, because I made a lot of playlist videos. I made a lot of videos that had music in it that wasn't supposed to be there. And I was new to YouTube, so I didn't really know that. So I just went ahead and just deleted it, because if it didn't have the music, I tried to keep it posted while it didn't have the music, and it was just like, I don't like this. I don't really like this. So there's that. And I'm 22 years old. I'm 22 years old. Where are you from? So I was born in New York. I moved around a lot. Moved around a whole lot. My parents, they are Honduran. So my mom is from Santa Fe, and my dad is from Puerto Cortes. And yeah. What made you start your Loc journey? So what made me start my Loc journey? Sheesh. Okay, so a few years back, I was dating this girl who, like, you know, had locks, obviously, and I really liked them. Loved her locks. I loved her locks, and I thought about it at that time, but I was kind of scared because I did like my curly hair. But it came to the point where, like, I was just like, okay, now I'm ready to change my hair, and I'm ready to actually go into this journey, because I know a lot of people that are in Honduras, where, you know, my family's from. Every time I go, I would see people with locks, and like, they're just so beautiful, and they have like a lot of like meaning to it. And I'm a very spiritual person, and I love it. So I was just like, let me go ahead and start this journey. Like, it's been 9 months now. I started with 2-strand twists, and it wasn't intentional. Like, it wasn't an intentional thing. It was really just like, I had it in for drill, and then we were at the field, so I had my twist in, and then, well, no, we came out of the field, I put my twist in for drill, and I never took them out. Like, it was just like, I had them in, and I was just like, when it came time to take it out, I was just like, do I really want to take these out? Now let me go ahead and start my Loc journey now, because if I don't start my Loc journey now, I ain't never gonna start. Like, it just wasn't gonna happen. So a lot of my locks, like, you'll see when I have them out in the other videos that I usually make, that I'm, you know, posting and stuff, and in the other videos that are already posted, my locks are out, and you can see a little bit, but like, it's not really noticeable, but I can see that there are some locks that are a lot bigger than others, or like, you know, a little misplacement here and there. But I honestly love how they look. I love my locks so much. Yeah, I don't mind making a video on my 1-year anniversary, because I kind of already made a video like 6 months in, or a few months in, 4 months in. I made a video on it, so if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check that out. What is your sexual orientation? Baby, I like the gorillas. Happy Pride, by the way. Happy month of the gays. Happy Pride. Next question, have you ever been to college, and what have you studied? Yes, I went to college. I was in college for fashion, merchandising, and entrepreneurship. I do plan on going back to school, but not for that. And y'all are gonna see. Y'all are gonna go through this journey with me. Y'all are gonna see everything, okay? I don't want to speak on it right now, because I know that it's a lot of negative energies that do, you know, I do believe in a lot of negative energies wishing down on certain stuff when you talk about it. So I'd rather wait and go ahead and let it happen and show you guys as it's happening. So So yeah, I do plan on going back to school though, but for something completely different. Where do you see this channel going and what drives you? Personally, I feel like I see this channel going very far. I'm currently working on getting better at time management, especially because I did go back to a 9-to-5, which I wasn't originally doing, you know, but I am trying to stack up for a lot of things coming, like I said. But it's just working on a time management and learning how to kind of do things, focus on getting my crafts together while I'm working. Like it's definitely a lot to get right. So I know that I'm working on it, but yeah, but I do see this channel going very far. Right now it's mostly just to kind of let my feelings out there, kind of let my creativity show, find a way to build my portfolio in a way, with just editing and showing you guys different ways to edit, showing you guys different ways that I do things, building a platform for myself, building my brand. That's pretty much where I see it going. I really plan on doing a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff. Once I move, it's motherfucking over, okay? It's over. What drives me? That's a really good question. I feel like I've had to fight a lot, and I've had to not fight like physically fight, but I've had to take care of myself in a lot of different ways. I've had to really put on a strong face, and I have been through a lot. Don't have much of a relationship with my family. I don't have much friendships and stuff built. So I've had to deal with a lot of stuff kind of myself and on my own, but I am learning how to just take everything in, and everything that's happened in a negative way, I try to flip it and turn it into a positive thing. So what drives me is just the idea that all of this happening is for a reason. Like everything that I've put myself in, every position that I've been, that God has put me in, it's been not for nothing. Like it's not for nothing that these positions are being put in me. Like all of this stuff isn't for nothing. So that's pretty much what drives me. Yeah. What do you do to get that body yada yada girl? Y'all, I get this question all the time. I kid you not. I don't go to the gym often. Like I go to the gym. One thing about me, I was very, 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 very consistent in the gym. But once I started this 9-to-5 again, that's when it kind of dropped. But even if I'm not consistent in the gym, I still have my curves. I still have, you know, a body, whether I lose or gain weight. One thing about me, I have a very fast acting metabolism. So if I don't eat how I should be eating for 3+ days, it's gonna show, and it shows fast. So me personally, what I do, for one, it's a part of my genetic for me to already have a curvy figure, whether I'm small or, you know, thick or whatever. So it's already in my genetics. Like my mom is thick, my grandma's thick, everybody on both sides, they have a body to them. So it's genetics, but it's also, you know, eating right. It's also going to the gym when I do see something, like when I do see my body kind of off. Ooh, and Sure Plus, baby. When they say it's for old people, I get that it's for old people now. But that max protein. You looking for that body yaddy yaddy boo? It's gonna give you that body yaddy yaddy boo. Stop playing. It's gonna give you the body you look for, okay? I drink that when I catch myself losing weight, or I catch myself, you know, because since I do what I do or whatever I do, pretty much I'm walking all day, so my weight is just up and down. But yeah, it's Sure Plus, that's what helps, and working out. First of all, I just wanted to say you are beautiful. Thank you. I just wanted to say you're beautiful, and I also wanted to ask what you use on your skin and how your skin stays so clear. I am currently editing a video on that, but for the most part, I don't use many things on my face. I never have. I've kind of kept the same. You know, when we kids, you know, when like you're a kid and you know, the good stuff is used in your hair. Like when we was kids, that blue stuff, it was making our hair grow like crazy. Then once we stopped using it, then once we start growing up and we started using different things, it wasn't that same growth. You know what I mean? For me, I personally have always kept kind of the same skincare. Like I've used almost the same products, but I started using the Ordinary brand and I never looked back. I never looked back. To wash my face, I use Nexema or Nexema, the eucalyptus one. That's what I've always used, like as a kid. Like my aunt in New York, like when I used to live with her, she used to have us on it. When we used to live in New York, my parents used to have us on it. My aunt used to have us on it. Okay, so it works very, very well. So use that, or I'll use CeraVe, but I mostly use the Noxzema one. I haven't used CeraVe because I just haven't bought it, but CeraVe works as well. The Ordinary products, the hyaluronic acid is the thing that makes my face like extra moisturized. I use hyaluronic, like on a daily, the only things I put on my face is I'll wash my face and then I'll use hyaluronic acid before I put on Vaseline. Like in the summertime, I don't put Vaseline on, but you know, for the most part, like if I feel my face is dry, because I do have particularly dry skin, I have a mixed like I have oily and dry skin, so most of the times, I know that sounds really bad, so don't follow what I'm doing. Like don't follow Vaseline, because I don't know how everybody's skin is going to react to Vaseline, because it may close your pores, it may do something. I don't know, okay? I'm just telling you what works for me. I don't put nothing on my face, I don't bother my face, I don't do none of that. What are some of your goals for the end of 2022? So some of my goals, my main thing is kind of working on myself and not always leading to like, not always shutting down when something happens or closing myself out from people, because I tend to do that quite a bit when something like serious kind of happens, because it's just like, you know, I'm so used to doing it. Like it's something that I'm trying to break out of currently, that I'm healing from doing, because it's not healthy at all. And I'm very self-aware, so I know what healthy habits I have, I know what unhealthy habits I have. So, you know, I kind of started closing myself out when like I would talk to people, or I would, you know, involve myself romantically with people, or try to give out a certain type of love that I was not receiving back. And it just created a person that just shut themselves out from people like that, because I felt like people were not taking me as serious as they should. And that goes for friendships and relationships. It's always been hard for me to make friends. It's just been a challenge for me. Especially when I was younger. Like I was raised by very, very strict parents. If y'all knew me when I was in Colorado, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, y'all know what type of parents I had. I was not allowed to have friends outside of school, so I think that messed me up a lot. And even as an adult, like just certain situations messed me up with just being able to just trust people. So I'm learning how to be able to trust people, or how to, you know, find people I can trust type shit, and letting those people come to me as well. So I have a lot of personal stuff I want to work on, like personal goals as far as just taking care of my mental health and reaching a point where I have set my boundaries, but I also allow myself to meet those people to set those boundaries with type shit. You know what I mean? So there's that. I really, really want this channel to reach 1,000 followers in the next few months. That's my one of my goals. I really want to reach 1,000 followers on YouTube. I want to get very consistent in my content, and I want to work on my time management, because I do want to take this seriously. I do want to take content creating very seriously. It is something I'm passionate about, because I do plan on building my portfolio, you know, to be like, you know, help with graphic design, do things like graphic design, do things like bookkeeping, you know, stuff like that. Just teach people that I can be trusted, because I'm consistent in the stuff that I'm putting out. So obviously I'm going to be consistent in their lives, you know what I mean? Be consistent with the services I offer and I choose to offer. So Time management, that's one thing I want to work on. Going back to school, that's my main goal too. Extra streams of income, and yeah, those are really the main goals for now. And making sure I'm always healthy, I'm always good, taking care of myself physically, mentally, spiritually, all of that. Get back into connections with the Lord, like build a connection again with the Lord, build a connection again with my ancestors, build a connection again with myself. That's gonna be a continuous thing. And yeah, favorite food to eat: crab legs. One thing about me, I'm eating crab legs. One thing about me, I will go to Food Line and go make my own crab legs in this goddamn kitchen. That's one thing about it. That's one thing about it. that's one thing about it. What advice would you give to your younger self? That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't want to be snippy and like cry right now. I would honestly just tell my younger self, like, things get better. Like, don't depend on the love of others. Don't depend on people. Hurt people. that's just the honest truth. People hurt people. Like, but don't let that bring you to the point where you become that same person or you do the same things that is done to you. You know, don't let that bring you to the point where you feel like you're undeserving, because you're 100% deserving, you're 100% loved, you're 100%. If you weren't deserving, you wouldn't be here. And, you know, you wouldn't. You're just deserving. You're loved. It don't matter how much of a relationship you lost with your family. At the end of the day, you are loved, you are appreciated. That's the most. Ooh, Lord. That's a video I'm gonna make another time, okay? Because we ain't crying today. Boo. But yeah, I'll just tell myself I'm loving, I'm deserving. It doesn't matter what I go through. It doesn't matter the people that hurt me in my life. Like, I'm still deserving. I am gonna get what I pray for. Yeah, that's it. Ooh, got a tear in my eye. Ooh. That's allergies, baby. That's allergies. That ain't tears, that's allergies. How tall are you? I'm 6 foot. I'm not 6 foot. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. I'm 5'3". I'm 5'3". Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell another friend, tell that friend that we can all be friends. And this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for showing love. And most importantly, thank you guys for just existing in my life. Just existing, okay? I'm so happy. I'm just so happy for this new journey. So thank you guys for watching this video. Welcome all of the new subscribers and everybody old, everybody new. Hey. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.